makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30.
Welcome to the Fins tailgate. It's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. We live that aqua and orange from the field to the mic. Breaking down the plays, man, we talk it every night. From Tua to the defense, you know we keep it tight. NFL moves, you know we got the insight. We open up the floor, yeah, it's your time to shine. Fans drop the heat with opinions realigned. You got concerns, bring them, we're gonna chime. The Fins tailgate's where we keep it prime. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. The NFL's changing, but we stay on the grind. Latest breaking stories, we don't waste no time. From the trades to the rumors, we make them all align. At the Fins tailgate, we always on the climb. We're repping the Dolphins, but it's NFL wide. From South Beach to the league, we keep it worldwide. Got the fans engaged with the energy supplied. Come kick it at the tailgate, we're riding high tide. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. So if you love the game, you know we got the gate. Tune in, speak out, don't wait, it's your fate. This is the Fins tailgate, now watch us dominate. Miami Dolphins, NFL, yeah, we integrate.
What is happening, Dolphins fans, and welcome to another episode of the Fins Tailgate with your host, El Capitan. Tonight on the tailgate party, I don't like that. It's freaking me out. Hold on, let me do that. I like that better. Tonight on the tailgate party that never seems to stop. It's a somber Monday, kinda, right? This isn't a victory Monday, that's for certain. I certainly don't feel victorious. Now, there's plenty of people out there in the community that be like, oh, Capitan, you finally got what you wanted. People finally see Tua the way you've been telling them for almost 4 years. I don't feel vindicated in the slightest, to be honest. I wish everybody would have heard me sooner. But there is a lot to get into, because how did we end up here? How did we get to this inevitable calamity where Tua lays up a stinker? And guess what? When they bounce back and beat the Patriots and Tua has a good game, everyone's going to be all forgotten, because that's just how it goes. But I'm not going to let this die. This is the beginning of the end. It truly is. It's the beginning of the end. And there's a lot of people that we could look to that, let's call it for what it is. They rode hard in the paint for this football team that we've had to suffer through for a couple of years now. When we had that opportunity back with Brian Flores to pivot and not take this direction, there was loud, screaming people in the Dolphins community on X, on YouTube, on Facebook, that really preached this football team, that they convinced this was the great choice. This was the better choice. This is what culture is truly going to be about. We're going to actually have a winning football team. We got our guy. We're going to build around this. You can't talk to people like that, because this culture is going to be different. We're going to be progressive. We're going to be better. We're going to be something new, something amazing, something no one's ever seen. We're going to trick everybody. We're going to outmaneuver everything. We're going to be this high-powered offense, and we got our guy that's going to facilitate it. He's going to get it in there. That's what he's going to do. That's what real culture looked like, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the real culture looked like. But it was hard to look at. It was hard to look at for softies, for pansies, for what is the pussification of America, for what is the coming of age as adults now participation trophy award people. Kids who grew up with you can't bully and, safe spaces and everybody needs to have a good fucking cry. These are the adults that grew up in that. Now, not all of them are this way, obviously. But we let a fox in the hen house with this, and we've adopted a soft ideology in Miami. Miami Dolphins is not a blue-collar football team no more. Miami Dolphins is not a hard-nosed, respected program no more. No more. Are they the Miami Dolphins strike zero fear into anyone and anything. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? I mean, just go look at the biggest and most loudest mouthpieces coming out of the organization. The guys who've been here since the last couple of regimes with their websites and their YouTube channels and their fucking podcasts and their gatekeeping of the community from the truth, because they're clutching their little pearls. Because it's all fucking get along, go along, gang, as long as the Miami Dolphins are patting you on the butt and putting you in the splash zone where the cool kids get to sit with their fucking custom-made helmets and their fucking custom shit. And I'm not saying, look, I'm about it. Listen, I've gone fully painted. I wear a fucking purple jacket. I'm here for the fun. But to get there, to get propped up, to get put up on this pedestal that the Miami Dolphins are saying, hey, this is what we want from fans. This is what we want from our fan base. It's all about positive vibes, baby. It's all about positive vibes and making people feel good. And we're going to do the sweet, nice, kind fucking thing. That's cute in fucking preschool. That's cute in Pop fucking Warner. That shit don't get down if you want to be fucking state champs. I don't give a damn. That don't get down in Pop Warner football. It ain't all cutesiness. We run these boys till they throw up. We run these kids till they want to quit because the quitters need to get. And I get it. Some of these parents want y'all to let every kid get their snap. Every kid get their fair shot. Every kid gets a medal. I'm all about it, right? Like, you have your little leagues. But if you want to be competitive, you want to break the spirit of a competitor, have a bunch of kids that are just fucking off, getting a trophy no matter what, saying they were a part of some shit. Like this football team. It's all about what is owed to them, what respect I owe them, what grace I owe them. I owe them faith. They owe me. They owe us. We're the paying customer. We're the diehard fans. We're the ones suffering through your ineptitude for decades. For decades. And the first glimpse of real culture that comes through, you all turn into exactly what you hate. Liars, bullies, gatekeepers. Everything you say you're not, you immediately turn into because you don't like the fucking truth. And the truth is you ain't fucking good enough. You ain't hard enough. You don't know fucking enough about football. You can read all the shit you want. You can put together all the little numbers and spreadsheets in your fucking Microsoft Excel. But on the grass, bitch, it ain't worth a fuck. It ain't worth a fuck. On the gridiron, you ain't nothing. And most of these motherfuckers that are shaking and moving in these communities ain't shit on the field. Ain't never been shit on the field. Don't fucking know the game. Spectating the game. never put a helmet on, never got their bell rung, never got hurt on a field, never broke somebody's motherfucking collarbone when you put your fucking helmet through their goddamn chest. And these are the movers and shakers in this community. So you know who is to really blame? The fans. The fans. Sorry. And I've said this before. I blame myself. But I've taken accountability. I started this YouTube channel, found like-minded individuals, and being a part of the community in a way to change. Because I blame myself, because after I got ran through with the fucking Ryan Tannehill nonsense and the 1 more year and he's going to get stem cells in his fucking knee and all this dumb shit and let's get the unicorn offense. All this fucking nonsense. We got Ndamukong Suh. We got all that. I turned my back. And I took my eye off this team. And when a lot of us diehard Dolphin fans took our eyes off this team, that's when these fucking snakes slithered right into our fucking living room and started proclaiming themselves as movers and shakers in the community. And it was literally a perfect apex. It's when like the internet, podcasts, and like internet radio and stuff was all kind of apexing. Satellite radio had come out. Radio was still kind of doing its thing. It was failing and dying. And this internet thing started really picking up. And a lot of these guys got out in front of it, and God bless them. But all they did when they started, and maybe some of these guys that started this shit, maybe they meant well, right? Maybe they meant well. Maybe they were like, hey, we're just diehard Dolphin fans. We just want to help support our team and get this team in the right way. But they all sold out because they're co-signing the Miami Dolphins propaganda at every turn. Never a pushback, never a what did that mean, never a why isn't he saying nothing, never a poking fun because you can't make fun of Mike McDaniel. He's our new coach. Now all you fucking dumb fucks. Well, I've been saying this guy's a fucking dork with his stupid shoes and like, what the hell is this shit? That ain't got shit to do with football. That ain't got shit to do with football. I'll tell you what, you wanted to be cool? Go win a Super Bowl and come out with a fucking grill. And it says the Super Bowl numbers in it, like that. Mike McDaniel, then I'll respect you. But over here strutting with your fucking designer glasses and your fucking handbag with your little dog in it. And everybody's like, ooh, clapping them cheeks. I like it, Mr. McDrip. And I told you guys, y'all love this about him now. But when he's getting fucking ran up out of here, y'all going to make fun of him for everything you said you loved. Everything you said you loved. And here we are. And this is what keeps happening to El Capitan. This is what keeps happening to the Finns tailgate. We're telling you what it is, how it is, and where it's going to end up. And everyone's like, you guys are fucking haters. It's only about two. You just thought the Dolphins a fail. You're not a real fan. Block this guy. Nobody watched the show. Everybody don't watch El Capitan. Right? That guy's a clown. Fucking dorks. First of all, none of y'all say shit to my face. Ain't nobody say shit to my face because there ain't a realm of any form of competitiveness, any form of physical anything, smarts, debate class, fucking chess club, fucking ping pong, fucking football, basketball. I will smoke and own anyone at what they think they're good at that walks this planet. Fuck you. In this Dolphins community, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. I'm calling it like it is. It's demon time for El Capitan. The purple jacket is back. And I'm coming for the names. I'm holding bitches accountable. I'm going to tell you guys why. I'm going to tell everybody why. Because for the first time in quite some time, we've got an opportunity. The end is near. Whether it happens this year or next year, the inevitable complete fire sale of Tua, McDaniel, Greer, everybody, front office, they're going to, you guys remember Greg Likens? Remember Greg Likens and that cool studio they used to have back in those days? That shit's all gone too. Travis Wingfield and the rest of them, fuck up out of here. Mark my words. The fucking turnover, the reset is in fucking coming. Incoming. The rebrand en route. Listen to me now Because everyone's going to say I'm a fucking hater and I don't know what I'm talking about. But in fucking 18 to 24 months when we're in a full fucking reboot and there's a new name fucking talking in the speakers and we got a whole new brand and we're busting out a new fucking TNT wall. When all that's happening, you'd be like, holy fuck, Capitan was right again. No shit. Because I don't talk. I look at the angles getting played. While everyone's looking at face value and I know what's really going on because I've read this today. No, you look at what's you're being fucking told, you tool. Not what's really happening. So when the rebrand comes, if the tailgaters unite, and everybody watching on X, Twitch, Kick, make sure to come over here to YouTube, The Fins Tailgate, subscribe, hit the like button, all that stuff. Because I'm telling you, this is where we will build back a more accountable fan base that's not going to allow this propaganda to be perpetrated. And I can promise you this, there ain't no fucking sellouts here. Fucking want to be Travis Wingfield? Why, so you could buy silence? Fuck out of here, dog. You best hit up one of these other boys. You let the purple jacket into the fucking press conference? I'm asking the questions. I ain't here to, what did it, I seen your new shoes. What? How much were they? Oh, I bought them at, I don't give a fuck about your shoes, dog. Hey, if I'm going to say something about shoes, like, what the fuck you wearing those expensive ass shoes out here? The fuck you doing? They ain't letting this dog in. They ain't letting us in. And that's fine. But we are building the tailgate army here. The tailgate army is starting to be built today because the inevitable end to the build to something different, it's only going to look better and brighter of a future if we have a say-so. Because these other guys, these other peeps, they're just all too happy to just go along, get along, and be. All it is just puppeting and parroting the fucking narrative. Yeah, it's a little, everybody gives a little context and a little pushback when everyone's giving context and pushback. When everyone's all fucking got their head in the fucking sky and clouds and stars in their eyes because the coach is giving a little fucking winky poo at you and shit. Y'all are fucking puppets. I mean, what the hell? That shit fooled you? And that's what makes you mad at the end. You're like, I got fooled. I wasn't smart like Capitan. Capitan was right. And then they hate me again. Then they hate me again because I'm supposed to take a victory lap. First of all, these pricks take the victory lap 3 times over while I'm waiting for them to actually find out that they're fucking wrong. And then when I come up, I'm not allowed to say nothing. I'm not allowed to go, you see? You see? Hit the like button, everybody. We're getting into it. I don't give a damn. S. Jackson, I see you on X. Come over here to YouTube, man. Slide over. Hit the like button. John Featherland tells everybody, Ms. Relentless, what's happening? Thank you for coming through. Michael K, what's up, buddy? Dolphinaire in the building. What's going on? Frank, I see you on X. Come over here to YouTube, man. Hit the like button on YouTube. Billy, what's going on? What time, baby? Yeah. Deuce the Goose. Hey, Deuce. Tailgate Army incoming. I need everybody's help. Okay, we've been doing this for a few years. We have a good fan base. We have what I believe to be the smartest, most accurately realistic fan base in all of this. Because we troll, we have fun, we do some educational stuff, but the reality is because of our dialogue and our back and forth and everything, and we all really, I mean, listen, you got a great point. You got a great point. I'm not going to push back on that. We have our opinions, we have our takes, and we have a real, true group discussion to find out and flesh out these ideas. Everyone else is just pushing their bullshit agenda. Hit the like button. Nightmare 74, what's good, dog? Mr. Polk, what's going on? Soko's VS PDF. Come on over here to X, man, or to YouTube, buddy. Joe, what's going on? Vrabel owns might be. Yeah, I guess, Joe. What do you want me to say, dog? Ghost, what's going on, brother? Salute. Alex, salute, my guy. Lacoon, what's going on? Hit the like button. Brian Flores in the building. Thank you, Brian Flores, for coming by. Meepus, Jeepus, what's going on? One game, geez. All right, Touche. CC, what's going on, dude? Listen. Tailgate Army Unite, CC. It's on. Hit the like button, everybody. I got a couple people in the back. I'm going to be bringing them up because, listen, we got a lot to talk about. It ain't just about the TNT wall. There's some other shit going on. We're going to get all into it. Jamie, what's going on, brother? Hit the like button. Cap for life. Where you been at, Cap? Where you been? I ain't see you in chat no more, Cap. Where you at, dog? Supposed to be modding and shit? Damn. JB, what's going on, my brother? Salute. Hit the like button, everybody. Lacoon, elite rant. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody clip that rant and get it to me. I'll post that shit. I don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. Sokos, you need to come over here to YouTube, man. I see your comments, but got to get on YouTube. What was that? Pandas, what's good, dog? I mean, I would say this about what they're wearing doesn't have anything to do to performance, but it is set to be a distraction, and it distracts everything. I would rather have a coach come in with stains on a wife beater and ain't look like he showered for 2 days because he's grinding so fucking hard. Not a guy who's got time to fucking go online shopping or fucking grabbing fucking designer shoes. Sorry, I just don't fucking get it. You got designers. You get the designer shit after you earn it. That's it. Just because you got the money don't mean you should buy it. It means you should fucking earn it. True Finn fans, what's good, dog? No lag, what's going on? Everybody gone. Hit the like button. Ryan AP, what's good, dog? Fish and Moto channel, hit the like button, everybody. Leslie, fucking, I mean, yeah. Greg, Tailgaters Unite, baby. We coming. Tony, I see you on X, Tony. Slide over here to YouTube, my guy. Steve, what's up, brother? Hit the like button. Finner, did everybody shit on all these other want to know teams? Well, I mean, no, but let's not act like not everybody had that type of fucking performance. Let's be real, dog. Let's be real. Shake Money in the house. What's up, Shake? Hit the like button. All right, let's get these fools up here. First up, Jay Miami coming up here. I know you've been itching. I also got Color in here. We got Tonk in here and Papa Paul. Now, look.
Yo.
What's up? I'm gonna let Jay, I know you got a little something because I know you're in particularly looking to express yourself in this manner. First of all, what do you think of my rant, Jay?
I'm not gonna lie, you were 100% right when you said Jay's itching back there. Like, if I could run through a fucking wall after that rant, I would have literally ran out. Like, I would have just Kool-Aided the motherfucker. Like, I mean, listen, there's
no lie told, Jay.
I mean, look, man, I'm kind of speechless on what you said a little bit. I'm gonna get my focus back in about 2 seconds, but like, that's the problem, right? Nobody after seeing everything you've seen in the years. Don't talk to me about the 2023 fucking fake ass season that we had, but look at the entire picture, and you're 100% right. No, it's like people are scared to just be honest, take accountability, and want better for this organization. You said it best. You brought up Ryan Tannehill. How many years, Cap? 6, right?
Yeah. It was his seventh. It was the 7th year rebuild, 7-year plan.
When somebody gives you just a little sneak peek of good, then you just we keep flowing with it, right? But it never turns out more than good/mid. It's always until everything shuts down and we're like, oh man, I think we could probably redo a lot of this shit we got going on. So. With that being said, yeah, man, real quick, I'll just kind of get it off my chest since, yeah, like you said, man, I'm itching for some Dolphin talk, and I'll just jump right into it. It's insane that I'm looking at, before I even get into my shit, there was one other team that scored less points than us on Sunday. One other team. That was the Giants. Out of every single team so far, depending on how tonight goes. The Texans had 9 points, sir.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
They had 9 points.
Are
We
you
had
saying
8.
the Giants didn't do any better without Daniel Jones?
What's even wilder is they're already calling for Russell Wilson to be benched by Jackson Dart already. But that's not the point. So my point is this, right? We go into Sunday. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I fall into the trap that everybody else, as a true fan, like we talked about backstage, a true fan, we cut our ties from everything in the past. We let today do the talking. It is what it is. And I don't even know if I could say I'm embarrassed. I can't say if I'm disgusted.
Hmm.
It just showed me how I felt in the offseason about how McDaniel's going to be McDaniel. The Dolphins have no clue of the direction they want to take. It's absolutely sickening while I have the numbers in front of my face. And Cap, if you did not watch the Dolphins game and you closed your eyes, and a funny stat that pulls out in front of me, if you didn't watch that Dolphins game and I told you that the Dolphins punted one time, you would be like,
Oh
damn,
shit. We
son.
we cooked.
Damn, son.
We cooked.
And then I tell you that in total, we had 12 carries. You'd be like, oh, by who? The entire team that decided to run the ball on Sunday. 12 carries. That's a chain with 7. Ollie Gordon, remember that guy in preseason who literally pretty much people are saying, hey, this looks like RB1. I mean, you're giving him the workload.
Mm-hmm.
2 carries, brother. 2 carries. The other 3 carries came from Malik, Tua, and Zach. I did say Tua. And by the way, going forward from me, I'm not saying Tua. It's Donnie from now on for me. It's Donnie.
Donnie?
It's Donnie. It's Donnie.
Donnie who?
That Donnie Tagovailoa, I'm not saying Tua because there's a lot of catchy shit when you say it's Tua time and all this fun shit. Go ahead and mix some shit up. It's Donnie. That's about it. You geeky motherfucker like your coach. It's Donnie. So with that being said, Zach Wilson also had 1 carry. I just truly cannot believe when I see the time of possession, 38 plus minutes from the Colts. First downs, 27. Total yards, 418. Miami, passing yards, 133 passing yards your entire game. The
And
Giants
Tua only
outrushed
got
us.
114 of those.
Bingo was his name. Rushing yards. The Giants outrushed us. They had 156 rushing yards. We had 78. And that took that took Tua. That took Zach Wilson. That took Ollie Gordon. That took Devon Achane to literally everybody to try to pick it up to get you 78 yards. We didn't do bad in penalties. The Colts had more penalties than us. They had 4. We had 3. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But those 3 penalties, it's sickening that I'm looking at the total plays. We had 46. We had 46 total plays the entire game. Giants?
Not 46
Colts?
passing attempts. Not 46 passing attempts. 46 total plays.
Total plays. Colts?
Crazy.
70. Total turnovers. The Colts looked like Tom Brady and the Patriots back in the day when they were just running through everybody, winning Super Bowls, whooping ass. We made history again. I don't know if everybody knows, but we made history again because the Colts scored on almost every fucking drive. If not, I think it was actually 7 drives, 7 scores.
Hey, I need to interject something real quick on this plays versus drives. Did you notice something else? Both teams had 7 drives. Yet they almost had double the number of plays we did.
Well, and you're 100% right. And that goes to my next stat was the total turnovers. That would be 3-0. 3 turnovers by the Dolphins, 2 coming off of,
Well, actually, it's
Donnie.
4 because we gave a turnover on downs.
So I guess, 4, you're right. I guess they didn't count that. I don't know why, but it says total turnovers.
Yeah. They
usually
only
they don't statistically turnover on downs.
So
it
we'll
effectively acts as a turnover. So we here at the tailgate as realists call it a turnover.
Well,
they literally in the game call it a turnover on downs. They didn't punt the ball away.
Yeah.
They didn't kick a field goal. They turned the ball over on downs. That is a turnover.
We put up a total of 8 points. If you would have told me before this game started, and again, there was a lot of Dolphins fans that were saying that the Colts were going to beat us. And
Not me.
Listen,
I said if we're anything of a real team, we should beat the dog shit out of the Colts.
You
Stood on it.
Again, you know, so and if you told me that this score would have been 33-8, I would have called you a bull-faced liar. I would have probably said you don't know ball. I would probably be raging because that I find that very disrespectful to my football team to tell me that we were going to get blown out by the Colts. But
That's
exactly what happened. And you know, I know there's in just one game, and some of those fucking comments, I'm not gonna lie to you, when somebody said it's just one game. It's just one game. And you know what? You're right.
I'll tackle that in a minute, Jay, because
No. And I'll let you
seeing this
I'll
guy in
let you
chat
have that.
right now
I'll let
that's
you
just
have that.
burning me up, dude. I'm just saying. Bro.
And I'll let you have that one. I'll leave that one alone for you. But Cap said it fucking right on the money. It is just one game because we'll play the Patriots. And we might beat the Patriots. You know what? We're gonna beat the Patriots. And Tua could have an all-star fucking performance. And guess what, baby?
The
The
Cucks are back.
Dolphins are back.
Yep.
Because you know why? That's what happens when you come out with these awesome looking fucking rivalry jerseys, man. We're fucking pumped. You better get your ass off that couch. Stop eating those chips, and you better buy those jerseys so you can represent the Dolphins when they play the Jets. Now, again, it's like, to me, when you say when is enough, no, oh, well, calm down. It's only week one. There's a difference between watching the Ravens and the Bills literally go neck to fucking neck and kill each other and high scoring game. Boom. Awesome. And there's a difference when your team has already been talked about all offseason about being soft, getting manhandled, doing these things. And then you watch around the NFL of all these, even some quarterbacks that some would not consider in Donnie's class, right? Outperforming Donnie. So it goes to show you that it's not just one game. This is reality. Now, as a fan, you're 100% right, guys. You are totally allowed to have your opinion, and you're allowed to live in Dream World. But I'll tell you one thing. When you're watching TFTG and that fucking purple suit motherfucker, y'all better find somewhere else to go because we're going to keep that shit 100. And there's no free snacks today. We're not handing out candy. We're shutting the lights coming off. No one's getting any. It's October time almost, right? No trick-or-treating. Everything is closed.
No
So
Thanksgiving.
take that bullshit somewhere the fuck else. If your feelings get hurt, fuck your feelings. If you're happy with what you fucking saw and you want to make excuses, which I'm not even going to get on the other side of the ball yet. I want to stay on the offense. I know Color wants to hit some shit up, but if you are okay with telling yourself that next week is another week and I see the Dolphins being able to make a great comeback, then you, my friend, are in for a rude fucking awakening because when you look at that schedule, Lamar Jackson is going to bend the Dolphins over. Josh Allen, he comes up first, though. Don't forget about Josh Allen. And also, I hate to say it, but the Jets, they don't, even though they lost, they don't look that bad with Justin Fields. They don't look as bad as I thought they were going to look. But again, when you run the ball fucking 12 times with fucking 5-6 different players, and you got a guy like Ollie Gordon, and shout out to Sean out there. Me and Sean will butt heads. I still fucking can't stand that motherfucker. But he called it. Before the game, he called it. He said, knowing McDaniel, he's going to treat Ollie like he did Jalen Wright. Jalen Wright last year we thought he was going to be our short yardage guy. We thought we were going to do a little, do something. And the Dolphins gave Ollie Gordon 2 fucking carries. 2 carries when this man literally went into preseason and showed you what you can have at running back.
He showed you in his 2 carries. He showed you in those 2 carries in that game.
And people say, relax on Mike McDaniel. That's why I can't, because McDaniel was on the sideline watching it. He was watching it. He watched Ollie Gordon do work in preseason and said, yeah, we're just going to we're going to, Ollie, you're just going to sit on the bench. Yeah, guys, opportunity, adversity. Yeah. Color, take it away, man.
Oh, and we don't want to, we don't want to, rush the trajectory of our players because it might further hinder their long-term success, and so Ollie Gordon, You know, that's for the next coach. Anyway, this person, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I get the gaslighting from our quarterback at the podium is highly effective, which is evident by this comment from Venner Ulysses. Appreciate you coming by and dropping your comment.
Yeah.
So I'm going to return the comment by saying, his comment was, a loss is no different than a loss, no matter how you lost. He's the one that asked about why nobody is shitting on all the other 0-1 teams.
That's Mike
I
McDaniel.
don't give a shit about. I don't give a shit about those teams.
I can answer that question very simply, Veneer. I'm not a fan of those teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit if those teams lose every game they ever play ever again.
Mm-hmm.
What I do care about is the Miami Dolphins and what we saw put down on the field yesterday. Now, your next comment, and I understand the premise. I get what you're trying to say here. He says, I seen this for years with the Heat till they won. Then the fan base shit on that team. In Miami, they love you till they have a reason to shit on you. Sad game, but a sad fan base. Well, first of all, you're acting as if the Dolphins have ever won and then they got bad. They've been bad for 35 years. What part did we not shit on them and then start shitting on them because they got bad? The Dolphins are not the Heat. This ain't basketball. And secondly, sad game, but a sad fan base. I'll tell you what makes a sad fan base is when people literally buy the gaslighting and make comments like, a loss is a loss. There's 16 other teams that are 0-1 also.
Well,
or
listen,
15 other teams. Guess what? We're one of them. How's that feel?
Yeah, but like what?
How's it feel to be a loser? So who's the problem in the fan base here? And that's all I'll ask.
Well, I'll say this. And listen, no need to pile on, and that's not what we mean. But like that energy of it's only one loss.
Exactly what Jay is talking about. These
100%
comments need to be addressed. I'm sorry that
we calling it out, Color.
Commenter, but
call it out. I ain't saying don't call it out. What I'm saying is I'm hoping to give him some clarity. Is that it's only one game now, and that's the energy you want to keep. But when your favorite content creator or your team says it's time to move off, you're just gonna march in line. They tell you to march off a cliff. You're a follower, dude. No free thought. No free understanding. No accepting of reality, just willing to live in delusion. And that's really the problem. It really is. And that's, yeah, Billy Batson, it's one of many. And that's kind of where we're at. Now, what's crazy is when the rebuild, when the teardown happens and the rebuild's happening, all of these people scurry. They're gone. They're doing other things. And then they want to come back and go, oh, I'm buying in and I'm gonna go ahead and, buy in with whatever. Oh, we got the, new quarterback. I don't know. I didn't watch him. I didn't judge him. I see a guy who doesn't know nothing about football that's saying the same thing that my Dolphins are saying. This is affirming what my Dolphins are doing. I buy into the propaganda with no educated or free thought from people who are fucking smarter. And that's, listen, again, I'm not saying I'm the smartest guy, but when you buy in, when everything's the echo chamber, when it's all just the echo chamber, maybe, and then meanwhile, it's injuries, it's losses, it's don't worry, don't look at what's really happening. Let me tell you what is happening. And you believe what is being told to you rather than what's your fucking eyes. I got nothing for you, dog. But that person's going to wake up in their own reality at one point. And I mean, just to illustrate the point, I mean, look, this is what we get for that performance. This is it.
Where's his yacht?
These fucking people had a pop cheer for that. They had a pop cheer for that.
Yeah, because he made it out of training camp with no concussions. He said, "I got no concussions." The remix.
I mean, bro, the pop. And here's the thing. Dolphins fans that bought hook, line, and sinker. And before the show me the money, all of the people that now, immediately after the pay, that like as soon as
that's
Tua
what he
went
was
down,
saying. Was
show me the money. Show
Oh,
me
I
the
couldn't
money.
understand. I
Yeah,
couldn't
no.
understand him.
Yeah, he's saying show me the money because he just got his big
Yeah,
deal,
that's
his
why.
big
That's why.
extension.
That's why I
That
asked,
was
"Where's the
before
yacht? Where's
that,
his yacht?"
that was before the start of last offseason. And when Tua went down with injury, what week did he go down early in the season? I
It
can't
was like
remember. Was it
5.
week 2? No, it was like week 2 he went down. All those people,
Oh yeah, it was.
all those people who were like, the market is what the market is. We need to pay this guy. He played good in 2023. If he comes out in 2024 and has a big year, then what are we gonna do? He's in his 5th-year option. He can hold us hostage. He can hold us hostage. They were more scared of him ending up a free agent and playing back-to-back seasons worthy of us paying him than waiting and letting him play on his 5th-year option, and we could pay whatever the results were at the end. And we were a scared organization with a scared fan base, with a scared response to a guy who didn't fucking earn it, put together one really good season as the NFL's leading passer, and y'all clapped your cheeks for that. If you guys remember, on this program, I told you that was the worst passing leader in the NFL margin, like amount of yards, since like 19, or it was like 2001 or something. No, it was like the worst in like 30 years. And it was like Tom Brady got it one year with like 42,000 and change, and Tua got it with a little bit more. And that they played one less game. And I was like, y'all are celebrating this and paying this man as if he just threw for over 5,000 yards. We just won a home playoff game. We had to, you want to make this guy immortal because they want it more than they want to see it and know it. They don't know what they're looking at, and they're busy being told by the organization and dumbasses all over this community that this guy was it for fucking years. And even all those people in the community saying, this is it, we got to do this. And the people who stood against it, they crumbled. They said, he did put together a good season. Fuck, maybe we can have a 3-year window. I'm like, 3-year window, bitch. We ain't even in one.
Dude, it has sucked to feel like rooting. Like it has.
It's sucked because we feel like we're in a fucking madhouse.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about a madhouse. This is where I want to
Look in the madhouse.
Cap, when you watch your Dolphins step on that field, let me just tell you why you witnessed a disastrous offseason. $365 million. Do you know what that number is?
That's how much money Tua will have earned as a Miami Dolphin.
No, not 100%. So that is guaranteed money between Tua, Alec Ingold, Jalen Ramsey, which, by the way, doesn't play for the Dolphins anymore, Zach Thieler, who you just signed, and Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. $365 million in guaranteed money. And you know what? Usually when you invest money, you're supposed to see a great out. If I invested $365 million,
I promise you this, I'm getting,
brother.
I'm getting something. But here's the thing. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you exactly, again, and I tell people this and they don't want to hear it. I go on X and the spaces and, I got all the peeps. I'm cool with everybody on there, that we chum it up with. Not everybody. Some people catch these hands on X and, I've pushed up on a couple of hoes out there, but, most often it's the same crew we talk, but I get pushback when I tell it how it really is. But you know what? I got pushback when I told them how it really is 2 months ago. I got pushback when I told them how it really was 2 years ago. And then when they finally catch up, they start going, "Oh, Cap was right." They don't say Cap was right. They slowly catch up to where I've been waiting for them. And meanwhile, by the time they get to here, I'm all the way over here saying, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're only being Stephen Ross." When he's gone and bye-bye and whatever, and this team actually takes it serious on winning a Super Bowl, and the franchise and the fan base demands results rather than faith, Stephen Ross has made gajillions off this fan base. Every time he goes and buys assets to win, and this has happened 3 times over in three instances since Stephen Ross has been owner, he has put together a small squad that catches lightning in a bottle, and then they add fucking free agents and make these changes and have what they believe to be, and they will publicly say, "We have a contender." And the jersey sales spike and the season ticket spike, and that's part of the business. But every time
he's a fucking con artist.
Every time he liquidates shares and sells shares and makes money. And look no further than what just happened the last time when they signed Tyreek. They signed everyone's like, why did we sign Jalen Ramsey? Blah, 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 blah. We didn't sign Jalen Ramsey because he earned it. I mean, he earned it. But do you guys understand why they caved on that money? They caved on that money because when you look at the Miami Dolphins that are for sale, the assets that they possess in star power and their contracts are accumulated in the calculus of the team. And when you're taking the team and selling it, you go, look, I pay $350 million in these players along with this facility. Stephen Ross sold 10% of the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Just a year or so ago, and got his initial investment that he bought the team for. He broke fucking even on one sale, and that's only one of the 3, much less all the other shit he's done around here. Again, that's been the modus operandi. That's been what he wants. That's been what this is about. It ain't got nothing to do with winning Super Bowls. People.
I wish other owners would call out owners and be like, "Yo,
they don't care." No.
Whoa,
they do profit sharing, Tom.
Slow your roll, Tom.
They do profit sharing, Tom. They're happy.
Works. Yeah,
I ain't gonna slow fucking nothing.
Have we not heard of corporate America? When you're upstairs,
they're all
fuck corporate America.
Your job is to bring in the money.
No, my job is to call motherfuckers out.
Yeah, but Tom, and as the owner, he's not calling them out. He's making money.
He's a fucking chump. It's like I've never even seen that dude's face.
You don't think at the round table, Tom, they're not laughing at the fucking family?
Oh, they're laughing at us, dude. They're laughing at us.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
that's not the point I'm trying to make.
Hey guys, guess what? We're rolling Tua out one more year, guys. I can't believe they're gonna buy his jerseys again. They're laughing.
That's crazy.
Rivalry jerseys.
Cap, I got a question for you, Cap. What's up, everybody?
Oh snap!
What's up, buddy?
What's up? I never asked this question, but I'm kind of curious.
What's up?
This is dawned on me. Now, when we went down 30-0 midway through the fourth quarter, game pretty much, I said this one was in the refrigerator and the jello was jiggling, right? So
yeah, I heard you.
When it went 30-0 and Tua came back in the game, can we say technically Tua was stat padding?
Oh, absolutely. What are you talking about? I said it in the game call. I said junk time stats for Tua to fucking offset his terrible fucking day.
Well, he had to.
I literally said so we can go at the podium and act like it wasn't him today.
Well, he had to bring up that 2.7 QBR somehow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That lateral pass.
That's the point.
Earlier in chat.
I just want to point out that was a lateral pass to fucking
zero.
Yeah,
you're right. He had to bring up 2.7. Yeah, you're right. We can say he was stat padding.
And not 27, 2.7.
Yeah, no, 2.7
Yeah,
is his.
that's crazy. I
That's
graduated
crazy.
high school with a 2.1 GPA.
Hey, Color, where are the Skyler haters at now when they was telling us about his 19 QBR
Look,
against Buffalo?
There it is right there.
Whew.
2.7 QBR, career worst minimum attempts, and then
Yikes.
3 turnover, tied the most in week
He's
1
like, show
amongst
me the
QBs.
money.
And listen, look
He
at this.
said
You know
he's gonna
what's
prove to
crazy?
everybody.
You want to know what's crazy? That terrible performance, and guess what? For all those stat dorks that are out there, Miami Dolphins were second least pressured in week 1 with only a 22%. Only the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, now we're going to talk in pressure percentage terms.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Look at
Color,
that.
looky there.
The
Looky
least
there,
pressured.
Color. The
Wow.
second least
Does
pressured
anybody realize
quarterback
it was 13% last year?
in exactly, Color. Exactly.
Color
and everyone's
always
blaming
been coming out with stats like that for a while now.
because it's the truth. It
No,
tells
no,
you
Yeah,
I'm
that
not.
tells you
No,
the
I'm
true
not
offensive
hating.
line.
That's
play.
what I do like
The
about.
worst-
That's
the
what I
heart
do
of it.
like about
The worst.
Colors.
Right.
Color comes prepared.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
he has the shit up like when he's talking.
He's ready.
And
He's
I
ready
think
with the facts.
roughly off the top of my head, out of the 5 seasons that Tua's put in the books, his worst year-over-year pressure rate was like 21% or something. That was
That
the
was his
worst
worst.
season.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's
And
crazy?
you
Color?
used to
That's
say
his-
it. You said, Color, how many times on that other 79% where he's not
Exactly,
pressured?
Crypto. Exactly, because if you look at it, let's just say 20%, right?
Yeah.
Is your pressure rate. That's dude, last time I checked, 20% is the same as saying 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
That means you're experiencing pressure on 1 out of every 5 dropbacks. What are
That's-
you doing on the other 4?
Yeah.
That we are only scoring 8 fucking points.
Preach, Color.
Yeah.
Fucking preach.
No, Kohler hit it right on the head.
There you go.
But
I mean, that is
I'm
a
not
very.
saying
That's a very
sums it up.
definitive.
I'm not saying the one it won't destroy a series or 2. I'm saying, what are you doing on the other 4 dropbacks per 100?
I'll tell you. Let me
Exactly. You should be making up for that one that do destroy a series.
Kohler, if you go back,
It should offset it.
and look at every single play, there is nothing more. Tua we're gonna say this, right? Tua went deep 3 times, 2 incomplete passes, 1 interception. Every single pass was considered short. The entire game, he went deep, quotations, 3 times, picked off once, 2 incompletions. So Crypto, when you say stat padding, this motherfucker was stat padding on the first fucking drive. The whole game, he didn't take anything.
Yeah, he padded the stats all right.
Technically,
he
you
padded
can
the
say
stats
that.
for
Yeah.
fun.
He went
it was lights out.
every single. I just took the time to look at the entire fucking box score. Every single pass besides 3 were all short pass. Everything short. Everything short. And you just said it best, right? No pressure, and that's when Tua is at his worst. No pressure. That is when Tua is at his. How can you have a quarterback on your team who is worse when you have time to throw? How?
Yeah, it actually goes down. That's what we try to tell everybody. His performance goes down the more time he gets.
It's really funny that you said that because let me see if I can find it here. God dang it. I know I had it, dude. Xavier Howard was asked about Tua Tagovailoa, and he basically said that he said what everyone's been saying. He said the second you take away the first, we know Tua in this offense wants to get the ball out quick. Once you take away that first read, that's when things get a little bit too rough. He said it as nice as he could. He can only do what is asked and designed of him. Anything beyond that, and Tua is going to destroy that play one way or another. Okay, I would say if that was only 2 out of the percentage of the 4 that we're looking at on that 1 out of 5 pressure rate, 50% of the time he's destroying the play by either taking a sack, scrambling around and get fumbles, interceptions. I mean, the guy has no counterpunch. He has nothing other than, hey, I can go 1, 2, 3, throw, bing, bump, boom. I could train a fucking one-armed monkey to do that shit, bro. I'm sorry. I could train a fucking one-armed monkey to take 3 steps, look to where I told it to look, and when it's there, throw it. And if it's not, throw it in the ground because the play's over. That's all you fucking got with this guy. Throw it when it's open or throw it in the ground because you got nothing.
My question is, what happened in the offseason with Tua? Because when I saw the footwork on Sunday and I saw the no ball security, right? That was fucking horrible. Like the man has, again, time to throw. He can't set his feet with time to throw. He doesn't know where to go. He's a left-handed quarterback rolling out to the fucking right. Ladies and gentlemen, what in the fuck are you doing? If you know your strong side is your left, McDaniel, if that's who it is, McDaniel, your quarterback he's not taking off of the sticks, first off, right? We all understand that, even though he got 1 rush for 7 yards. Are you, like, that's where I get, it's so hard to be like, is it McDaniel? Is it Tua? Tua's got to execute. I get that. But, like, I'm looking at the same playbook that I've seen for 2 years in a row. Did you guys do anything in the offseason? Did you guys? Tua told me he was.
Yeah, here's what Tua did in the offseason. There's Tua in the offseason, Jay. That ain't throwing footballs. I see. That ain't a guy in the fucking lab.
That looks
that's
like me on Sunday.
Boy.
So Jay, really,
that's me on a boat in my damn near my 40s.
Jay, really quick, let me just really drive this home, right? So, last year, Tua's pressure rate was 13.6%. And Daniel Jones enjoyed 24.5% pressure rate with the Giants last year. Right?
Yeah.
Fast forward to the 1 game sample size of this year. Tua's pressure rate, while being low yesterday, was 11.1%.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones's pressure rate was 3%.
Holy shit.
So for all of those haters out there that just assume Daniel Jones is a trash quarterback,
right?
You just saw what Daniel Jones does when he enjoys a more realistic pressure rate.
Yeah, when you create a walled garden, Daniel Jones, he looks
with the trash Giants.
Are you guys telling me you guys don't want to see Kenneth Grant?
Wait, hold on. A better pressure rate than the trash Giants, who couldn't even amass more points than the Miami fucking Dolphins yesterday.
Yep. Looks like they needed Daniel Jones, fella.
So tell me how much Daniel Jones is trash again. Keep it coming, people. Where are the 2-and-ears? I want a 2-and-ear up here that told me that Daniel Jones was trash, and that's the reason we couldn't look his way when he was available. I want that 2-and-ear now to come up here and tell me, while they're trying to gaslight us on Tua and tell us it ain't so bad, and that Daniel Jones is still trash. Our defense sucks. All that. Get up here and tell me that Daniel Jones is trash.
I'm going to say Daniel Jones is trash, but he's better.
He's in the MVP conversation. You can't say that. Daniel Jones is in the MVP conversation.
Yeah. It sounds good, but I'm sure if Cap was back there watching Kenneth Grant go into coverage and pretty much having all day to fucking throw and really do a dick.
Fine, Jay. Fine.
But listen, hold on, caller.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I didn't ask you guys to come up here and tell me because you guys aren't the ones that
I still feel. Listen, I'm still
you guys
angry
can
the fact
make
that we
a
cogent
argument.
Like fucking Peyton
Wait,
Manning.
hold on, Jay. You guys can make a cogent argument that Daniel Jones is trash. I'm not saying he's not trash. I want a 2-and-ear to come up here and explain to me why that performance yesterday was trash.
That's going to be a long shot. I'm going to give the 2-and-ears a taste of their own medicine. Daniel Jones is in the MVP conversation. They always used to tout that Tua's in the conversation. Every time a quarterback has a good game, I'm going to say he's in the MVP conversation. Daniel Jones is in the MVP conversation.
Well, I got a question for Cap.
Wait, no trolling. Comeback player of the year conversation.
That's not a lie.
And everybody that was on that watched us last night, I'll ask the same question again, Jay, because I don't think you were here last night necessarily to hear this question. But let me ask you this, Jay. Let's just say we did make a play on Daniel Jones in the offseason, right? And let's say Tua, for some odd reason, went down in camp. And Daniel Jones had to start for us yesterday. If I told you that the stat line was the same as it was for Tua yesterday for Daniel Jones for us, would anybody be surprised?
I feel like you're setting me up for failure.
It's a
Just
simple
no,
question.
answer it honestly.
If Daniel Jones went out there yesterday for us, turned the ball over 3 times, had a 2.6 passer rate, QBR, would anybody be surprised?
No, we would say that's expected.
We would say this is exactly what we told you was going to happen if Daniel Jones was our quarterback. Would we have not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then why
Pretty
are
much
we
that
saying
would have
the
been the
same thing
narrative.
about Tua right now? Who was taken and chosen above guys like Daniel fucking Jones?
That's crazy.
Well, thank God we got Quinn Ewers.
What was he picked? I think he was a 6.
I don't care. I don't care whether
ago.
Daniel Jones is still trash. I don't care whether his performance yesterday was an aberration. What I'm asking is, if he performed like Tua did yesterday for us, would anybody be surprised?
That was weird.
I will be shocked, Color, because
It's a rhetorical question.
I see
yeah,
it in
it really
any
is.
performer.
That's why I'm not answering.
I see a Hall of Famer in Daniel Jones.
It's just and to Caller, to your
I'm
point,
surprised,
and I understand though, and then that's kind of like what drives me kind of insane, right? Because I want to say Anthony Weaver is somewhat respected between in the NFL, and you went out and drafted a guy like Kenneth Grant, who I saw in coverage, and again I know, and and everybody on this panel knows who Daniel Jones is. I don't care that I have the most sorriest corners in the world, and I have a Minka Fitzpatrick at safety. I'm sorry, but I'm not in no way in hell gonna let this quarterback, who I've played before, I'm going to blitz. I'm going to blitz.
No, Jay, he will be addressed as Indiana Jones. That's his new name.
Indiana Jones. I am going to send the house away.
Perfect.
Okay,
I don't want to bring up Flores.
Okay, Jay, then let's take it off of Daniel Jones, because B. McD is reminding me of another question I had last night. If we, for some reason, decided to go with Quinn Ewers yesterday, and he was our future, and forget Tua, we moving off of him, and we drafted Quinn Ewers and all that, and Quinn Ewers went out there yesterday in his very first NFL game and stunk up the joint like that, would we be upset right now?
No, because he's a rookie.
Well, that, and we'd be done with
it would be expected.
It would be expected.
Even if it wasn't expected, the grace would be given. And what Tua Neers fail to understand is nobody in the NFL at quarterback gets 6 years of grace. Nobody.
Well, I would push back.
Yeah, that's long.
The Dolphins fans give 6 years.
We get 7-year plans and 10-year plans.
Yeah, but
hold on. That's the illustration of my point of the problem. The fucking Dolphins fans have routinely given this regime fucking 4, 5, 6 years with a quarterback, with a fucking whatever. This is the we're on a hamster wheel that is so
that may
bad
be true.
right now.
That
we got to do something.
So the retort to me is, it's not nobody, Color. It's the Miami Dolphins exclusively.
Yes,
that do that.
100%.
Yes.
Hit the like button real quick. We hit an hour mark. Make sure everybody's hitting the like button, subscribing if you're new. If you're
I'm a sad fan because I don't support that.
If you're watching on X, make sure to come over here to YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to come over here to YouTube, because we're gonna only be live here on YouTube here.
And hit the like button and the subscription button.
Yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Make sure you're coming over here, because not going to be on X in T-5 seconds. So you all need to come over to YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe, and keep on with the conversation. So make sure you guys are getting over here.
Real quick, Color, before you keep firing it up. Listen, so this is where I'm at, right? And again, it's aggravating for me because, again, the Giants are not a great organization anymore. They used to be. They're not. But, they even know when it's time to move on, right? And Russell Wilson's only been there for this year. And he's a quarterback that, I'm not going to – he's had his glory days. But
true, but he's not a slouch, dude. And the fact that he's only amassed 6 points.
Damn it. Look,
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
And that's my point, right? You actually, thank you for saying that. He's not a slouch quarterback, and it took him to stink up the bed to have the head coach, the ball. I don't know how serious it is to kind of go upstairs and say, "Hey, listen, I'm the head coach. I'm not fucking blind. I know what Jackson Dart can possibly do for this football team. He's the future, right? So let's go ahead and start taking a different direction."
No different than they did in Denver.
So, but hold on. So with the Dolphins, I got to witness, with Brian Flores, I saw Fitzpatrick, who was actually not as bad as people made him out to seem, especially when the Dolphins said, you know what, we got to put some more fans in the seat. We're going to bench Fitzpatrick, and we're going to throw Tua Tagovailoa, Donnie Boy into the mix. And it pissed off Ryan Fitzpatrick because, again, he felt like he shouldn't have been benched, which I agree with him. He shouldn't have been benched. He should have finished.
Didn't piss him off enough to stop glazing him later.
That ain't no lie. He still continued to fucking glaze him, and that's the thing.
And so if I'm McDaniel, and again, this is why I tell everybody, and Cap, you said it on Twitter, and he's not a head coach. Offensive coordinator, possibly. He could definitely probably do that 100%. He's not a head coach. A true head coach would see what's going on and say, Quinn Ewers, you're about to start getting some more reps. Even I hate to say it, Zachy boy
can't. I'm going to stop you right there.
I know. I'm just saying.
You can't do that, Jay, because it's not the affection. It is everything centers around Tua. Mike McDaniel, in no way, shape, and form, could have up to this point, and even still now, say I'm benching Tua and putting in Ewers. He can't do it. Won't do it. Tua has to go down.
100%
before he puts on. He can't. So I get it. We want to judge him like that, and I agree. That's what he should do. But guess what? The last guy that did it got fired.
Speaking of going down, Cat, and I
want to blame him,
Jay,
but you can't.
Oh, I thought you were landed. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry.
I thought I heard the tires screech. I'm sorry.
I screeched. I had one more. I had one more chirp. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm about to get blamed for something.
No, Jay. I what I was saying was, I'm starting to think that that's like the service that Russell Wilson is marketing now, especially if we see Jackson Dart come right in and fire it up. You know what I mean? After that,
again, this is why I was fucking yelling about preseason, because Ollie Gordon, he had legitimate, not no fucking 1 or 2%. He had legitimate snaps. Jackson Dart in preseason, he looked the fucking part. Like, the kid was making some very good throws.
Well, really quick.
Well, look again. Let me bring us back in, okay? Let me bring you guys in because we're getting all over the place. Because I got a little bit of a flow that I'm a guide us on our wonderful fantasy land. This again, when we talk about who's at fault and who's the problem, I just want to point out this is Tua Tagovailoa's X account. He's got 425,000 followers. He is only following one person. And the only thing he has in here. Well, hold on. I'll tell you in a second. The only thing he has in here is
nobody.
Business inquiries, contact my fucking agent. And then the one thing he's following is the Tagovailoa Foundation. Okay.
Boom! What did I say? What did I say? I made a joke and I was
the
right.
only thing he's following on here is the Tagovailoa Foundation. Now, people can say, "Oh, well, that's because he doesn't use it. It's only for business." That's my fucking point. This kid only cares about business, and it's
a one-way guy,
and always been only about business. And the business for him is not winning Super Bowls. It's not winning football games.
He's trying
it's about getting paid.
The dude who had the fake landscape business that was getting paid.
His goal in coming into the NFL was to be a celebrity. That's it.
That's it. His goal was to get generational.
We're not afraid to talk about Super Bowl here.
When they firewall themselves like that, dude, it's all about celebrity now.
The Bills aren't afraid to talk about Super Bowls either.
It's not even about celebrity. He is a fucking cash cow, boys. This is a cash cow. It is a propaganda only here for the dollars and cents.
Yep.
And it was never about being competitive, having a winning spirit, all that shit, all these fucking memes they made. We're not afraid to talk about Super Bowls here.
Yeah, he's a character.
When his fucking propaganda team from his fucking whomever who comes on these YouTube channels that is paid by him to say, I've never seen a person with fire in his eyes like this. He's a true competitor. This kid, the only thing he's competitive at is business. And that's why fucking Stephen Ross likes him so much, because him and him get it. They get that this is a money. And you know what? You know what's for sale? Y'all are the fucking cucks. And when Tua gets the fans to buy in, and the Dolphins are bought into fans to the team, or the fans are bought into the Dolphins team, Stephen Ross has the tangible selling asset,
just like McDonald's.
Us. They have this tangible selling asset of us to his advertisers. I've got a fucking gajillion cucked fucking idiots that are on the hook with this doofus little fucking short fucking sidearm throwing nerdy quarterback. I can't believe it. I got a live one in here. They're all geeked out on fucking sales high. I know what time it is. I know what time it is.
Real quick,
McDonald's could sell cow patties and tell the public they're doing it, and people would still line up down the road at their drive-through. That's the business model. It's McDonald's, bro.
Cap, I just want to know, did you sound clip today, or was it yesterday, or whatever, when Tua said to Omar that I thought that was a wild comment? Did you clip that sound? Because that would be a great fucking sound to use when Tua decided to get fucked.
How is literally telling somebody he's insane for his comment not gaslighting, bro?
Did you clip Tua's response? Because that, I mean, I have it in front of me, but that one little, I think that's a wild comment.
Crypto, change out the word wild.
I don't have the clip.
No. I need you to make that the new soundboard.
Yeah. Take out the word wild and replace it with insane. That is literally gaslighting, bro. He's gaslighting us at the podium, dude.
He tried
to gaslight Omar Kelly.
It's part of the game.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
No, motherfucker. You turning the ball over 3 times. We do not want that to be part of the game you're playing.
You mean this right here? Everybody listen in.
Yeah, he literally told Omar, real quick, Cap, let me translate before you play it. Hey, Omar, don't believe your lying eyes.
That's it.
Yeah, that's definitely the definition of gaslighting there.
Yes, he's
changing his whole world.
Everybody listen in. This was his post game. This was Tua Tagovailoa's post game presser. Everybody listen in.
This was a lack of a lot of things today. I can speak more so on the offensive side as we're trying to get things started, get things rolling. You know, that's just not how you start the game. Interception. We come back out the next drive, turn the ball over with a strip sack. Next drive, we just can't get anything going. So,
real quick, I got to stop him right there. Interception. Let's breeze right by that. Yeah, I'd have my face like that too while you spit
like how you
lies.
That,
yeah, notice it.
I'll have my face like that too if I'm spitting lies, because they don't taste so good, do they?
Cap, and then you notice he followed it up with a we scenario, so it almost connects. It almost connects the interceptions with we instead of I. Said,
and then we. Strip sack. No. That was you fumbling the ball. Not I fumbled. It's a strip sack. It's on the offense. Interception. We had a strip sack. I mean, again, this kid takes zero accountability. And why wouldn't he? Because all the Miami Dolphins have been more than happy and pleased to do is tell him, you are the cutest, sweetest little baby boy, and you are a prince, and we love you so much. We're so pleased and ever so graced to be blessed with the left arm of God, and he walks on water. He is risen.
Look at the look on his face. He's got that tongue-in-cheek
I hate all. It's literally tongue in fucking cheek, bro.
It's that tongue-in-cheek look that a teenage girl gives you when she knows she fucked up, but she doesn't even care that she fucked up. She's like, whatever.
This is a cheating spouse
whatever.
Apology.
I just did it because I wanted to. You know what I mean?
Cheating spouse apology now.
Keep it going because it only gets worse. Keep it going.
Oh, I know. Listen in. Let's listen in.
How do you build off of that is what we're looking forward to. We don't want to overreact. We don't want to underreact to this. We want to make sure we get this right so that this never happens again.
From your standpoint,
get this right.
why
so
is it
this never happens again? Yeah, that's
All right,
that's
hold on,
This
hold
is
on,
where it
Tom.
gets
This
good.
is
This
this
on
is
my.
where it
Let
gets
me put
good.
that on my TPS report later.
listening to this. This is the
Yeah,
payoff.
this is prime time.
From your standpoint, why is it that when you do have turnovers, they happen in bunches? Do you think, is it you pressing, or?
I wouldn't say I'm pressing. I would say it's part of the game. Like you obviously don't want to turn it over. I thought that was a wild comment. That I turned the ball over in bunches. That's crazy.
What a pretentious little.
He literally
fucking
just
prick.
called him crazy, dude.
I
What
know.
a
How is that not
He is
gaslighting?
pretentious.
Little
That he-
fucking
Yo,
prick.
let's hear that again. Let's hear that
Look
again.
at this little motherfucker. This pretentious little fucking
He
prick.
said in
Bro,
bunches. That's
I
As
crazy.
everybody fucking
Bro, I'm
spread
even
those
feeling
cheeks.
the burn. He torched him so much there, bro. I'm even burning a little. Damn.
Listen
I know.
again to what he says.
Why is it that when you do have turnovers, they happen in bunches? Do you think, is it you pressing, or?
I wouldn't say I'm pressing. I would say it's part of the game. Like you obviously don't want to turn it over. I thought that was a wild comment. That I turned the ball over in bunches. That's crazy. It just so happened that's what happened today. Like, it was what it was.
Wow.
Move forward from that. Can't make those same mistakes. And
Literally, and I mean not
wow.
figuratively, not kinda, a literal shrug it off. A literal
Mm.
a literal
And calling him crazy, bro. Wow.
You're crazy. That didn't really happen.
This is
You're
a
wrong.
masterclass of gaslighting, dude.
Color. Here's the thing. I just want to say this, everybody. I don't think Tua is gaslighting. That's the thing. I think Tua has been gaslit by the people around him.
Well, that's solid.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'm
he's
telling
turning
you,
it on his head.
This kid is a cash cow to a lot of people that are stuck around him. His family being number one, and that's great. And I'm happy that he's taking care of his family, and that's good for him. But again, he's taking care of his family, being gaslit by everyone around him that you're good enough and it's not your fault. And he has now turned into this man child, this spoiled little brat that can't hear criticism about the fucking reality of things. You need to put on weight. You need to fucking practice more. You need to be better. No, but that's not what they're preaching to this kid. You know what they're preaching? The fans love you, Tua. Look at them. Look at the fans we put in the special little section over here at the fucking thing. All of everyone's doing, we love you, because their propaganda machine is to get this kid to believe this when it ain't fucking true. It ain't true. And he has fully been gaslit into believing that he doesn't, that this is a wild comment. Color, this isn't.
No, he's a communications major from college, bro. That was what he majored in. He's doing this.
I understand it, Color, but
he knows exactly what he's doing, man.
I'm telling you right now, Color, when he said, I don't know what you're talking about, he truly doesn't know.
Well, maybe
he thinks.
I don't believe that.
I can't buy that.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that. No,
Cap.
I don't believe that at all, man.
Hold on. To me, it gives me the vibe, and just his body language. It shows me that he's responding as you, like you said, right? The
robot.
little kid who gets scolded. It's the whatever attitude. That's what it
no,
just shows.
it's the I'm a spoiled brat.
It's the whatever attitude.
It's the I'm a spoiled brat attitude.
Yes, when you
brat.
scold
That's what I meant, Jay. That's what I meant. It's like a teenage girl.
I ain't never known a spoiled brat that
like,
didn't
I
know
don't
what
care
the
that
fuck
I
he
did
was
wrong.
doing.
I'm a teenage girl. What are you going to do about it? You know what I mean?
No, I knew spoiled brats growing
add
up.
it all up. You got to add it all up. And to me, I'm not going to lie. Again, keep it straight, right? When you make that much money from, he's looking at those reporters like, win or lose, you guys are broke. I'm up. I don't give a fuck.
That's exactly what he's thinking.
That's the vibes Tua gives me now.
He even said it the one time. He said, "Oh, while you're on the couch eating
it's
potato
much more
chips."
simpler than that, bro. I'll use one word. He's a Karen, bro.
Yeah, he's
like he's one of these. He's like one of these. He's like one of these people that come up to somebody filming in public, hit him in the face, and then tell the cops that they were the ones being harassed.
That's right. No, it's them not doing something that they liked. They're doing something that makes them not happy, and they're screaming in their face. And then they grab them, and then when the cops come over there, they flail themselves onto the ground and say that they attacked them. That's who this kid is,
Yeah, he's
and
a
that's
Karen.
what
He's a Karen.
he is,
bro.
a fucking full blown Karen having a screaming panic attack because I caught you in the fucking
Karen
Target.
Vanola.
I caught you in the Target bitching at some fucking little kid that ain't yours, and I got you on video doing it, and you're gonna fucking have a mental breakdown because you're what? It's a wild comment.
Turnovers, they happen in bunches. Do you think, is it you pressing, or
I wouldn't say I'm pressing. I would say it's part of the game. Like you.
Cap,
you
rewind it a little bit.
turn it over.
Cap, rewind it a little bit before he says that, real quick. All right, play it.
from your standpoint, why is it that when you do have turnovers, they happen in bunches? Do you think, is it you pressing, or?
I wouldn't say I'm pressing. I would say
EA Sports.
it's part of the game. Like you.
It's part of the game.
That's
Yeah.
the new. That's
It's
the
called
new. That's
pressing,
the new
Tua.
motto.
It's part of the game.
EA Sports. It's part of the game.
That's a wild comment.
Wow.
Again,
That's crazy, cuz.
That's
Oh,
crazy
did you hear-
because
did you
that
hear
didn't
what-
really happen. I know it
By the
didn't
way,
because
Kat,
that
one-
didn't.
Like,
I
damn,
don't
like,
want that.
seriously,
That ain't how
like,
it's gonna
that's
be.
how you
Kat,
feel?
one-
That's how
one-
you do me, cuz, in front of
That's how you
everybody.
feel?
Just tell that. You know what this is? Hold on, Color, because I want to hear what you got to say. But you know what this is? This is him calling out, be like, "Damn, Omar Kelly, you gonna call me out on the live with the video out? This ain't the question before the cameras come on,
Right,
or the question
right.
that comes on after. You're not gonna shelter me and
That's
do
why
what
it's
we've been doing
wild.
the last couple of years. What the
That's
fuck,
why it's
cuz?
crazy. That's why it's
That's
crazy.
what's
'cause
crazy.
he
That's a
just-
wild
Yeah, that's
comment.
why
I
it's
can't
crazy.
believe
he
you're.
just jeopardized his spot in the press room. That's why it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because this is the thing too. Look at the response from the NFL. It started while still on Sunday. Here's the audio. Listen in. This is Pete Prisco talking about the Dolphins and Mike McDaniel and everything. Listen in.
Oh God, here we go.
He's like, wow, that's a crazy in bunches.
Fucking-
Wow, that's crazy.
Let me get my fucking noise protectors on real quick.
I ain't hearing nothing. It sounds about
Oh,
like
you
what we
guys
saw on
don't
the
hear it? Oh, my
No.
fault. My fault.
Thank-
My fault.
thank
My
God.
fault.
Oh,
My
I was
fault.
wondering
we
what's
thought it was-
going
no, I
on.
just
Okay, well, fuck.
I
Say
just
some
thought it
shit,
was-
fools.
I just thought it was that bad that you
I
couldn't
thought
even
you
hear
were
what he
being
said.
like realistic,
Oh,
and
my
that's
fault.
what McDaniel
I was like,
sounds
damn, why the fuck Tonk talking over it and shit?
No, bro,
All right, here it is.
You hit it.
I
hit it
was.
right
I was
on
like,
the
damn,
head.
shut up,
Talk with
Tonk.
him.
All right, listen in. This is Pete Prisco Sunday. It starts off with CBS calling out the Dolphins and their piss poor performance.
Not this bad. No, absolutely not. Look, I know it's tough to open on the road in the NFL. It's always hard to do, but you got to go in there and compete. And they didn't even compete. It wasn't even close. Tua was terrible. I mean, the offensive line wasn't good. He kept getting hit. He turned the ball over. And defensively, they made Daniel Jones look like he was Peyton Manning in a Colts uniform.
What I said.
It's a bad combination. And they have major problems. Let's be real. You have the discipline problems from a year ago. They tried to be tougher this year. New coach. Look, ultimately, it falls back on the head coach. Mike McDaniel went in there. He was loosey-goosey. He cared more about playing music at the practices, and somebody has a good practice, they can play their music. Whoa, you wear the orange jersey. Give me a break.
You hate that orange jersey.
I hate the whole idea of lack of discipline. Remember at the end of last season, he said, I find these guys, but they still were late. Well, that's on you. It's a reflection of you. So the problem is Mike McDaniel. And I think Mike McDaniel's seat just got really, really hot.
Now, real quick, this Miami Dolphins team, what he's really talking about, plain and simple, is two types of methods. The carrot and the stick. Hit the like button. The carrot and the stick. For those who don't know, some people, you give the donkey a carrot and you put it out in front of him and he gets it, or you give him the stick and you got to beat the donkey to do what you want to do. In the game of football, the Miami Dolphins have only known success when it was about the stick and not the fucking carrot. That's the facts. That's the facts. Don Shula, they hated him. He broke those guys, and they got perfection out of it. There's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to say about it.
Fuck it. I got your coach, Cap. Bring in Coach JB right the fuck now. Fuck it.
Hit the
Let's
like
ride.
button. That's what I think.
Coach
Hit
JB.
the like.
Oh, Cap, real quick. Last
You
night.
mean John Gruden?
I said JB from fucking Last Chance U, baby.
So one
yeah.
redeeming quality of Sosa last night, right? After he violated the guest host relationship, he actually came up with a great acronym for TFTG, and it never even hit me.
What is it?
Tua fuck the game up.
Tua fuck the game up.
Tua fuck the game.
Damn, that's actually pretty good. But I ain't attaching our name to anything Tua color. I'm sorry.
Only Donnie going forward.
So speaking of the
hold on, color. I got some more.
All right,
I got some more.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure before we end the show tonight that we dive into what happened, because I know everybody, you brought up the whole concussion thing with the hit on Tua yesterday and all that.
Oh, I'll let you know what that is. I'll give you an update on
there
all
was
that.
There was something, and there's a little teaser for later. There's something a little more nuanced that everybody's missing about that hit that I think we all have forgotten about. And I'm going to, as always, I'm the thinker here, and I think of the little things. And y'all are going to be like, damn, I hadn't even thought of that. So go ahead,
I'm not even planning on squeezing us in a 2-hour window tonight.
That's all right. It'll only take me 30 seconds to remind
everybody. All right.
Everybody.
Well, then listen in to this next thing, because First Take goes off on the Dolphins. Oh, man. It is really, really fucking low, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You guys got to, everybody turn it up loud, because it's going to get a little bit quiet.
Rex roasted us, man.
Everybody needs to listen and be quiet. Listen in.
Yesterday, and I understand that. But this is a team that is allergic to inclement weather. I know it. Thinking too about South Florida weather and the kind of impact that can have, how luxurious that can be. But that has no business playing a role in football, in your level of production on a football field. If you're a National Football League team, the Miami Dolphins have been an utter embarrassment in inclement weather. So if you're not winning games in good weather, the season's going to be awful, because we know as the year progresses, you're going to have dates in some spots with inclement weather going on. So that's problem number one. Problem number two, clearly there's a divide that exists because Tyreek Hill is indicating he wanted out, et cetera, Tua Tagovailoa talking about how he has some making up to do. Then your quarterback promptly gets out on the field and looks like straight trash. Okay, that's how he looks. I'm not saying he is, because I know he can play.
Go on mute, Tonk. Go on mute. We got to keep it down. People are listening.
What? I'm laughing at what he's saying. He said
I know, but I literally
straight trash.
I know, but it's so quiet. I've turned up my headphones, and you're laughing. You're deafened to me. Hold on.
Daniel Jones busting y'all living. You know what? Daniel Jones. Okay, and the coach ramrodded them. This was never a game. They got blown out. They didn't score until it didn't matter, for crying out loud. They got beat up. And Tyreek Hill is on the bench like, damn, give me the ball. You targeted him 6 times. He had 4 receptions for only 40 yards. He hasn't had a reception for over 30 yards in a year. Today, I saw Dan Orlovsky on Get Up this morning. Today marked the year since Tyreek Hill had a reception for 30 yards or more. You got to be kidding me. That's Tyreek Hill. But having said that, my last comment to my brother Tyreek Hill. You have nobody to blame but yourself.
All right. Again, the media turning up on the Dolphins. Shout out to Mondo with the $5 donation. He says, am I still a fool for calling for 5 wins? I mean,
yo, I'm struggling to find the 2 from the 2 and 9 I've been calling, bro.
Yeah, I'm already looking to bite the apple.
I thought about that color where you said, but I was like, man, we on track for colors prediction here.
Well,
might not even get to the 2 wins.
Crypto, wasn't the Colts one of my 2?
I think so. The Colts and Saints. You're right. Yeah, I think it was. I think maybe them. I want to say
I had us with a surprise victory over the over somebody, and then losing to the Panthers. I think, but
right.
man,
Yeah, winning the game we wasn't supposed to win, and then losing.
I'm in jeopardy. I'm in jeopardy of being wrong the other way, Crypto.
Right. Yeah. I was like,
hold it down for a second, Color.
Oh, while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and guys,
God,
this hit yesterday on Tua. And Jay, you might be able to appreciate this. Everybody will, of course, but you're the kind of person that will roll with it and really give it wheels. The hit yesterday on Tua and how I got, obviously just like clockwork, it gets blown out of proportion with the whole concussion thing, right? But when that happened in 2020 or 2021 or whenever it was against Buffalo, everybody said that Brian Flores ordered that for Jesse Davis to purposely give up that block to get to a hurt. Don't y'all remember that?
I don't know if I was paying attention to hear that.
You don't remember that, Crypto?
yeah, that's a wild ass take. I don't know, man. That's
There was
wild ass take. That was like the going argument from them.
There was listen.
Ask Batman. Jay.
Well,
No,
you
like,
lost me when you said ask Batman, so we're done here.
Well, Jay, Batman was pumping it out.
Well, I mean, I thought
Batman
Brian
literally
Flores
thinks that Jesse Davis purposely got to a hurt to this day.
Again, there was a lot of people saying that Brian Flores sabotaged Tua and was actively trying to get him hurt.
Purposely
with
called that
purposely calling
to get to let the unevaded rusher get in.
That was the narrative on the Discords. Listen, what Color's talking about is the people that I'm calling out.
So
for all of the Tua. Hold on, Tom, real quick.
That's why I thought you'd appreciate it.
Color's saying the part that is talked about in the back channels, behind back doors, what's leaked, the Discord channels, all of these content creators, when it was full sell that Flores was the devil and Tua was Jesus, it was those types of things that they were saying and believing and propagandizing to people in the community. And I'm not shitting you, all up and down X, all up and down YouTube, all up and down these streets.
Dude, we devoted several shows to that stupid shit.
I know. This is what people did. It's what they continue to do. Well, not right now. They can't now because now the whole everybody's on their neck, right? Everybody's on their neck. They've got no one are high on the Dolphins. And after that performance, the mainstream media and everything is coming after that.
So as such, Cap, I'm asking the question. That's right. I'm just asking. Did Mike McDaniel
but I do remember hearing that.
Did Mike McDaniel sabotage Tua yesterday?
No.
Hey, but Tua, wait, hold on. Didn't Tua move the fucking blocker though?
No, he didn't.
Sometimes it's hard to understand which way you're in favor.
Blocker?
Jay, he didn't. No, Jay, he didn't.
Okay, maybe I'm tripping, but I thought Tua moved the fucking guy in motion.
No, I actually blamed him for that.
No, he didn't. And you know what's crazy is that Color, you would, if this was Brian Flores, they would be pinning it on him, but they're not ready to pin it on Mike McDaniel just yet. You know who they are ready to pin all this on is Tyreek Hill. The entire fan base.
I've seen the two and ears of the world on Twitter all day calling for McDaniel's job all day long.
Okay, now, but that's not what they're doing, right? Like, well, hold on. Before we get to that next point,
I'm just giving him some ammo. I'm saying, hey, why not? Did Mike McDaniel sabotage Tua yesterday?
Nah, I don't know if we want to give that ammo because next thing you know, we'll be without Mike McDaniel with a new coach in for Tua. I'm not going that route because I'm staying on their neck. To me, Tua has to go. And with Tua's gone, Mike McDaniel failed and Greer failed. And then we need an ethnic cleansing up in this bitch. We need everybody to fuck up out of here.
It has to be together.
You cannot. Tua has to go. Point blank, period. Him gone. Then we'll talk about what to do after that. But this punk bitch got to go.
Yeah.
He is everybody's fucking.
He's a douchebag too.
Everybody's fucking following him around with fucking groveling at his fucking feet. And this kid ain't done a fucking thing in this NFL except for make everybody a bunch of bread. That's it. That's all he's done.
Cap, what did I just tell you about the numbers? The $365 million plus dollars. Tua's cap hit, if you cut him, is like 78, 79. That sounds a lot less than $365 million you already fucking wasted on this offense.
Well, listen in, because for the better part of 4 years now, Emmanuel Acho has been a literal like beam of light for Tua sexuals all over, because all he does is break down Tua's good plays and pump up this shit. He rarely breaks down anybody bad. It's always good things on young quarterbacks, on front runner type of football organizations. But here he is talking about the Dolphins. So listen in.
I don't see Mike McDaniel making it through the season. Players are a reflection of their coach. And while the Dolphins are incredibly fast, and while they might play an intelligent brand of football, they play a soft brand of football. And don't just take my words for it. Deshaun Elliott, former Dolphin safety, now with the Steelers, he said it. I don't mean it in a disrespectful fashion.
Oh, now we fucking listen to fucking Deshaun Elliott.
Said it
fucking Acho says it now. But when we said it 2 fucking years ago, because Acho is sucking everybody's fucking dick all the time. Let's call it for what it is.
Now, what about Trent Sherfield and everybody else, Acho?
No, Cap, play the Rex Ryan about McDaniel. Play the Rex Ryan clip. Yeah,
I don't know if I have that clip.
Oh man, that was fucking gold.
He echoes the same sentiments as the rest of the First Take crew, but really
quick. Utah. Color, you're right. They're spinning it to go at Mike McDaniel to save Tua.
Right.
I'm not gonna let it happen.
Well, hold on.
I'm not gonna let it happen.
Well, real quick, Utah Fins fan. I respect the hell out of Utah. I'm not trying to come at him. But he says ever since Tua announced that he's a Christian conservative, he's been blackballed. And I want to take issue with that statement, Utah, because here's the thing. And I didn't want to have to do this because I know crypto don't like this guy at all.
Why is Utah talking like that?
Hold on, Tonk. I didn't want to have to go here because I know crypto doesn't really care for this guy at all and doesn't trust a word the guy says. But to say that he's being blackballed because he's a Christian conservative when Jason Whitlock called him trash today? No, sorry, bro. That don't work, man.
Yeah,
there ain't nobody more Christian conservative wanting to blackball people than Jason Whitlock. So, sorry, man.
Crypto is fucking seething right now.
And I think crypto would probably agree with me.
Do you see what we're at as a fan base, as a fucking
Jason
organization?
Whitlock
This
calling
shit is
you a
sad,
trash.
bro.
Do you think that? Does that suggest that he's being blackballed because he's a Christian conservative?
How about we're being
blackballed? No, he's not being blackballed.
You know what's crazy?
All right, hold up. We're getting off track.
Right, he's not being blackballed.
Let's talk about aliens and the UFOs. Fuck it.
No, we're getting off track. Listen, so right now, the mainstream media who wants to protect Tua because they make money off Tua and they don't want. Here's the thing. Emmanuel Acho has fucking kissed so much Tua asshole the last 2 years.
He's hedging his bet.
He's
hedging his bet.
He's got to blame Mike McDaniel.
He's got
good hedging. That's all hedging your bet.
These people have fucking blown Tua for so long these last 2 years that they can't blame him right off rip. They got to go to McDaniel. It's McDaniel's fault. And yes, well, Tua is only led by Mike McDaniel. The team only has the culture of their fucking coach. That's how it works. The team culture is the coach, and the culture and the coaching is happening, and that's what is really going on. So really, we can only blame Mike McDaniel. That's really what it is. Like some profound fucking thought. No, we can blame the fucking weak-armed, soft little fucking boy that peaked his sophomore year in college. That's what we could fucking blame.
Well, Cap, remember, the market is the market. The culture is the culture. All right? The culture is the culture. The market is the market.
Yeah, I know. And there was tons of people clapping those cheeks all fucking 2023, 2024. Clapping those cheeks going, we got to pay him now. We got to pay him now.
Do we have any bits of Stephen, what's his name? Stephen A. Smith saying pay Tua?
Hey, Utah's
No.
just saying
Oh,
he's okay
we sure.
with blackballing.
Yes,
Was he in favor of paying Tua?
Again, listen. No, he was.
I
No,
don't know.
those guys don't stand on those types of business. Again,
Beautiful.
okay. This fucking Emmanuel Ho has done nothing but suck off the two sexuals for 2 years, and he has not ready to give up that teat. He's not ready to give up that fucking teat right now. Okay, he's not. And I get it, but now that it's on to Mike McDaniel, everybody's fucking doing it. And Mike McDaniel's playing damage control for Tua. Here he is at the fucking podium, basically saying, you can't really blame everything on Tua. Fucking,
Don't put more.
I'm getting tired of when he'll talk.
I'm having him throw a crosser to a fullback.
Remember what McDaniel said though, Cap. Do not add any extra stuff to Tua's shoulders. Do not add anything else to those.
He's,
fucking
he's gonna get him some new jogger pants like I wear.
That's where we're going right now. Listen,
good point, Jay.
Don't add extra stress. He don't got the Rock shoulders. I'll tell you that much.
Listening to Mike McDaniel and his speaking acumen. The guy's a fucking wordsmith if I've ever seen one.
It's just crazy seeing all these guys who
can
have
expect
to
a
like
quarterback to throw and complete a pass to a fullback across.
No, color.
I
Fucking,
gotta
there ain't
do
even
better.
color. You got to go. We can expect, it's quarterback in the position.
I want to know what some of these analysis and these guys were making before they started tagging Tua and using that word Tua in all of their posts,
all their thumbnails, all their everything.
I want to know what they're making because you know what? Even the new surge of everybody.
Jeez,
I'm not gonna say everybody. Hold on, but a lot of the people who are now slowly trying to get on the new train of like Tua sucks now, and now Tua's trash. And look at the amount of people because now remember, now that they switched sides, Cap, not everybody's like some of us, right? So those Tuaneers, some of them are now like Stephen A. Smith and this guy. You're fucking right. To it, and now they're getting more new followers,
right?
Because they're now saying that.
Yeah, and they're looking like they just came up with it. Exactly. They've been doing that to us for 5 seasons, Jay. They're
recycling retards. Let's call it for what it is. That's what it is, Jay. They recycle the retards, dude. That's it.
Get to the Special Olympics.
That's it. They fucking take this.
Dude.
In the microcosms of the NFL, you have NFL franchises. Then you have people who are in states that root for teams that are closest to them. And then you have, those NFL franchise fans, when they're mad, they go to doofuses like this, and then they go watch basketball for a year. Everybody's an armchair dumb fuck. And then now these idiots get a camera and a microphone, and they think they know some shit. When the reality is, I get it. I'm just another dumbass in a purple fucking jacket. But I promise you this, I'll put some cleats on and smoke your bitch ass right now. Fuck out of here. I know more about this game than you do. I know more about this team than you do. I know more about this organization than the people you're listening to tell you that Tua's a good fucking quarterback. I don't get it.
Well, bro,
I don't get it.
Here's the thing. The biggest problem with Mike McDaniel is the dude is completely galaxy brained. Like if you were to tell him, explain to me, Mike, why you had Tua throw into a fullback across the middle, he would probably tell you, well, you didn't expect me to do that, did you? And I would say no. And he would say, well, neither did the other team. That's the type of galaxy brain shit we're talking about, bro.
Fucking comment I have ever seen in your fucking chat just now.
What's that? This one here?
My
this
God.
One?
Oh my.
Yeah, Jay Quest. Real quick, Jay Quest. Let's pump the brakes on Manning, okay? Again, Jay Quest, and I'm not saying
my gosh.
I'm not saying Arch Manning
with Manning.
You notice how we're taking more issue with the Manning comment than the
I don't give a shit about the
it's like we're not going to get the Manning topic, but the fact what you would do for Wilson is fucking wild.
Yeah, dude, that's the wild part.
If you said yours, I might have let you fucking slap.
Yo, no dude should be admitting what they be wanting to do.
That's a diehard fan.
You should be admitting all that, dude.
Y'all are concerned with the wrong thing in 2025. He needs to get off the Archie Manning bullshit. That's what he needs.
I don't even care.
There's a lot of things this comment needs to get off of.
There's
Here's-
5
here's-
quarterbacks out there.
Again, I don't care
That's
about
slated to come to the
anything and everything. Look,
I-
Jay Quest said his wife gave him a hall pass.
I wonder
I
what he
think
would
we
do for
got
Lamar
that.
hold on.
That
I
makes
don't-
it even
listen.
worse, dude.
Look,
That
I don't-
makes it- now he's really showing that he's about it. He's like, yo, we
Hey,
really
listen,
got
that's a real diehard fan. That's a team player right there.
This guy, that's right.
But hold up.
Archie Manning shit, man.
I'm not saying
I
we
think
might
we're
not need
number
to
one. I
cash in
think we
that
got the
hall
number
pass,
one
Jay
overall
Quest.
pick right
Yeah, I don't know
now
about that, Cap.
because we lost by the most points.
Hold on now, The Rock.
We have the
calm fuck
tiebreaker.
down.
We're number one pick.
Calm down, the fucking Rock. All right.
Yeah, you fucking juicer.
We might need to cash in that hall pass.
We got the number one pick.
What I don't want is us to be tanked for Archie Manning when he didn't earn it, just like we tanked for Tua when
We
he
should
didn't
never
fucking
take for
earn it.
anybody.
Just let's build a real fucking football team and get a quarterback to run it. Let's do that. We
That'll
always
never
lose sight
happen,
of the real
Cap.
plan.
You got to get the quarterback, build a team around them.
I mean, this is the thing, though. I mean, and I know it's going to piss everybody off, but like, I watched last week of the most infamous guy you guys keep talking about, Sellers, and I wasn't fucking.
I don't know.
Like,
I ain't talking about him. I don't know
pleased.
what you're talking about.
All right, well, thank God, because like
I ain't talking about nobody.
Yep, we're selling for sellers. That's what we're doing.
I
We're
ain't,
selling
not
for
me.
sellers.
Not me.
Like,
I ain't
are
selling
we
for
okay?
shit.
Are we okay with just like being okay with like mid to decent? Like, why is our expectations so fucking low that we don't even know what the fuck we want? That's the problem. Like,
I know what I want.
I definitely know what I want at this point. I'm ready for a hard reset. I'm ready to take out the hard drive, kill the microprocessor, throw out all the old memory, and I'm destroying the whole computer,
Ready to
building
burn
it from
this
scratch.
bitch. I want this bitch to be like fucking Chernobyl after the fucking burning. That's how I want this bitch. I want this to be spoiled land that nothing can grow, because only then can we actually build it proper. Because any of this other bullshit that y'all got going on, we're gonna tear it all down because we're gonna go get that guy. Y'all, nobody even fucking knows what that guy. You could put that guy with a defensive minded coach, and 4 years later we're here and we're shipping Archie Manning off to somebody else.
Cap,
get a fucking coach.
You understand?
Then start
You understand what
drafting
a lot of the fans are going off of? They watch what Tua gives us, and their expectations
I
are
get
a
it.
little bit over Tua. That's it. That's literally it. If the guy has an arm, awesome. Oh, the guy can run. He looks like a fucking Anthony Richardson was built like a linebacker, and where is he? He's on the fucking bench by Daniel Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
He's backing up the MVP of the league right now.
Peyton Manning, yeah, I fucking got it. That's my point. Like, get yourselves away from seeing what's on the field right now with Tua. If you have already set yourself to understand that is not the answer, stop watching college for 1 week, seeing one or two or three
watch all the college you want, but just understand
Cap,
college is not the NFL, dude. It's not.
Cap, I'm gonna say this because a lot of people in this fucking fan base also, some of them don't even barely watch college football until it's fucking draft time. They're looking at highlights. Tua Tagovailoa in college. All these people that are diehards, they don't even understand what Tua was in college. He wasn't a fucking miraculous fucking blow. This guy, like, bro, he was the same guy in college that he is today. He's injury prone. He doesn't make, again, the college football, the BCS, whatever the fuck. Yeah, he made one great throw to win the fucking game. He didn't play the whole fucking game. If I'm not mistaken, it was the one fucking bomb where he came in.
It was halftime.
Yeah,
he came in at halftime.
And he
Jay, I thought you said you was happy with Tua's performance.
But my thing is if you don't follow, if you're not legitimate a college football fan, you can't speak on the fucking shit. Stop watching the highlights to try to back up your argument.
Again, let's understand it's the NFL. Understand there's certain things you can't compromise on. Now, if you are a well-built foundational football team with an identity at offense that has a specific type of quarterback that you're going to get, the Dolphins have been trying to build a West Coast offense since Stephen Ross bought this football team, and guess what? They can't fucking do it. They tried it with they got Sperano in there in the beginning, and Sperano wanted to build a power team, and he eventually did, and they let him, and
he
they
did
fired
with the
him.
Amoeba line. I mean,
they fired
unicorn
him
line, right?
Because it wasn't explosive enough. It wasn't what they wanted. They wanted this West Coast spread offense type of thing. So then what they do? They go get Philbin. They go get Gase. They bring in Brian Flores. He's like, fuck all that shit. We're gonna be mean, tough, and be a little bit more controlling football. They get his ass up out of there. They go get Mike McDaniel. Now, okay, fine. But if you took a West Coast style timing offense, all this fucking intricacy, fucking weak bullshit, and you asked, and listen, here's a crazy thing. Josh Allen's probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now, very close to it. And there's an argument to be made. If you took Josh Allen, the rookie out of North Dakota, and put him in a West Coast offense and tried to fit that square peg in a round hole, you could find yourself 5 years later drafting another quarterback and him being passed around the league with a guy that had no shot, because that's not who and what he is. You're better off taking the right approach, because the Dolphins, we're not the 49ers. We haven't had this fucking identity and brought in the next coach that's putting it together, and the next coach that's putting it together, and keeping people that are associated with the Niners when they've been this offense. We have gotten away to what we are. We are a power fucking run team that takes the top off of you when you come up to stop the run. That's it. We are a pro set fucking football team. And you keep trying to do this, and they continue to do so. Now, to me, you're in no shape to think you're so fucking smart you're going to be able to tear it all down and then install this nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Get back to fucking basics, bro.
Facts.
Get back to basics.
There's
enough
no other way.
Already, dude.
There's no other way. Again, I mean, stack up your draft picks. I don't care if you got to draft 53 new fucking starters. I really don't care at this point. But, like, you're doing now, again, and if I'm not mistaken, Greer went out and said that in his own words, for the most part, right, that he was done trying to pay these guys to come to Miami, that they want to start trying to bring in these fresh guys to start trying to build a fucking football team. Like, now you waited when all the opportunity that passed. Now is your time that you want to try to build a fucking fresh football team to try to get some young guys in here. You have fucked yourself so bad that, like you said, you have a pee-wee football team on defense when it comes to you have fucked yourself so bad on corners that, again, I like Jason Marshall, but by God, when Storm Duck went down, oh my God. Listen, oh boy.
Well, to segue into that point, Jay, Dolphins lost James Daniels to a pectoral injury. The new free agent guard that was supposed to lock down that side. Storm Duck, our number one DB, lost him to an ankle injury. Both of those guys will be out 3 to 4 weeks. Austin Jackson goes down with a toe injury. This fucking guy, he can't stay. Motherfucker, nothing can stay healthy on Austin Jackson. Benito Jones went out with an oblique injury, and Tyreek Hill got a concussion and left the game. I call bullshit. I think Tyreek Hill was bitching. No, he did not. No one saw the hit. No one saw Tyreek Hill. I remember when they put him in the tent, and you know what he probably did in the tent? He goes, fuck out of here. I ain't going on the field.
Tyreek's used to playing possum. He's playing possum.
This bitch. No, he playing like, why am I even in here? We got no chance to win.
For the trade.
Quarterback did protect the asset of me. And Tyreek, listen, here's the thing.
Take me out of the game, coach.
Here's the thing. And listen, I'm fine with that when you're a wide receiver, because the wide receiver ain't the fucking leader of your team. I'm not fine with it when it's your quarterback that's your highest paid player and everyone says this is the leader of the team. And you know what? He is, because this team is fucking soft as the soft spot in this bitch's head. That's the fact. He's a soft spot on the head. That's the football team. They are following your leader, and it looks like that.
Yeah.
That's the facts.
100%. And I know you don't want to jump too far into it, but, like, that's just my biggest point is, like, people run around and they're starting to say, oh, well, the defense gave up 33, and then I rebuttal with the Bills gave up 40 and beat the fucking Ravens. So what are we doing? What the fuck is the point of that?
I'll tell you what the point of it is. If your team's leader is this, people are going to call you soft. If that's your team's leader, that's the identity of the Dolphins. That's why they're calling you soft. And it's hard to argue with the performances and trajectory of the career. And all the people that went hard as hell in the paint telling me that this is our Super Bowl champion. This is the guy that's going to take us to the promised land. As I'm saying, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Go get me a Ben Roethlisberger. Get me a 6'5", 230-pound fucking doofus that's got a cannon for an arm and can't go down. That's what I need. It's not that fucking complicated. It really isn't.
Yeah.
It's not. Look at all the guys who are successful right now. No shit. It was plain and obvious to me. Lamar Jackson coming out of college, fucking guy has been unstoppable at every fucking sport his whole goddamn life. His whole fucking life.
We had the opportunity.
I mean, it's just, again,
it's sickening. You know how? Listen, Cap. Listen, you're not wrong. And what frustrates me, and again, I know a lot of people make fun of me because I like Quinn Ewers, and again, even though he was drafted late, I don't give a fuck. I mean, look at Texas without him. Arch Manning was supposed to be the guy to come in and fucking bust
ass. You know who we need to do? We need to tank this year and next year and wait for that Michigan kid. Mark my words, that Michigan kid.
Tank with Tua.
How's that Michigan kid looking in Minnesota right now?
Are we tanking?
I don't give a shit about that. I'm looking at that rookie quarterback with Michigan, and he needs time to.
We got 2 other quarterbacks that we need to work out.
No, I don't. Neither of these guys. Listen, Quinn Ewers, it's a cute story. He ain't it either. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Unless Quinn Ewers is going to be Baker Mayfield, and Baker Mayfield is already in the league. You don't get 2 Baker Mayfields. The league isn't allowed to sell that product.
There was a comment earlier,
Jay. The league is not allowed to sell 2 small quarterbacks that are dominant in the league.
Remember,
it's not allowed to happen. They got one.
But remember, because somebody mentioned this in the comments earlier. Remember the time where the Dolphins fans, they shitted on Baker Mayfield. He was trash.
Of course, they're still shitting on him. They're still shitting on him.
I would fucking love to have a guy like Baker Mayfield on this fucking football team.
2029, Baker Mayfield on his farewell tour coming to Miami to lead us into the promised land while we go 9-8. Don't worry, Jay.
When everybody's done in the league.
When everybody's fucking done and we're putting it, fucking Ryan Fitz fucking Bakerfield coming in here. We start the cycle again.
Ryan Fitz Bakerfield.
Where's Dante? Give me Dante Culpepper. Bring him back to Miami.
At least we'll have some good commercials now.
Yeah, can't wait. Welcome to Baker's house.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, Tom.
Welcome to Baker's house.
Tom, are you telling me you don't like the Tua commercials? Because those are some great fucking commercials. They made it just perfect for him.
I don't know if I've seen those commercials.
Wow, you didn't see the what was it, the underthrow?
But honestly, I don't know if you're being serious or not. I don't know if you're being serious or not.
Not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed.
No, there is some Tua commercials, but Tonk, you probably didn't see them. You're on the fucking Northeast market. They don't give a fuck.
Northwest.
No, whatever. Same shit.
I'm sure Mikey K saw him in the Northeast.
Mikey K's fucking on the dark web looking at everything, so he sees it all. So, real quick, just to give a quick update, while we were calling the game, and I saw Tua's piss poor performance, I said to myself, "Oh shit." You know, they're gonna look to save their boy, right? They're gonna look to save their boy, and so I went ahead and posted a tweet saying, "Oh, look, Tua might have been concussed here. People are saying he was concussed on this hit," and that tweet has effectively gone viral. It's almost at 1 million views right now. Here it is. This is us calling the game and us talking about it.
You don't even have the guy. I mean, look, the guy's untouched. Boom! Freaking slams him. Tua just gets black. Look at this. Boom!
Concussion.
To also be fair, I do feel like number 20 spared him, by the way. I'm going to stand on that, by the way. I feel like he spared Tua, by the way.
Again, I just want to point out that just so you fucks out there, I can beat you at your propaganda game all motherfucking day, son. The purple jacket's coming for all of you.
So who set that hit up then, Cap?
Who set that hit? I don't give a fuck.
Who was it?
Well, again,
Mike McDaniel.
No. See, this is where you missed what I was saying earlier, Cap.
No.
Who is the one common denominator that's still in the building that was involved with the original hit on Tua?
Of course, it's fucking Tua's fault. The dumbass don't know. He's
Chris
not
Greer.
good.
Yeah. Chris Greer.
We're called it down. Called it down.
Hey, Color. You ready for some projections? I did some projections.
Well, real quick, Crypto. Remember, it was Chris Greer that
forced. What's going on, Cap? What the fuck is going on?
It was Chris Greer that forced Flores to put Jesse Daniel on the field. Remember? Go ahead, Crypto.
No, please no.
Yeah,
no. What's your projections?
Here's the projections for the season on Tua. He's projected to have 1,938 yards, 17 touchdowns and 34 interceptions. That's his stat line. With a 2.7 QBR.
Yeah, fucking dude. That. If
All right,
you
listen.
fucking
That's
let
the
it
projection.
get, yeah,
Listen
if you
up.
let it get to that point, Cap, I swear to God, if you let that go, I'm just saying, if the Dolphins organization would actually let that shit happen, oh my God.
Honestly,
Oh my
I respect
God.
it. I respect it if they let it happen. I
That's the
respect. We're paying them an
projection.
injury settlement and getting them up out of here.
But
All right,
wait,
listen. Hold on. Now I'm closing it down. We're cutting it at 2 hours. We're done. Hit the like button, everybody. Be back here tomorrow. We will be back. There's more to talk about because we coming back when we beat the Patriots. Fins up, everyone.